Hi guys, hope you're well. Thanks so much for your feedback from the last video. As it turns out, it wasn't so bad, so made me want to make a new one. So the topic of this one I've titled "Why You Always Lose Weight." Why you always fail to lose weight: process versus methods. So some of the questions that were kind of coming in, or the challenges that people highlighted from the last video, was how do I get some motivation, how do I find my mojo, and how do I actually set goals that I know are right for me. So I want you to try and consider now, or break down the way that you approach it into two areas. You either approach it through methods, which we don't recommend, or you approach it through a process, which we do recommend. So an example of a method is, take nutrition for example. You might say, right, I'm going to eat vegan, or I'm going to eat paleo, or I'm going to eat keto, or I'm going to eat according to my calories and macros. Or from an exercise standpoint, you might go, right, I'm going to train according to HIIT methodology. I'm going to do some more weight training, do some more personal training approach. I might join a gym like Barry's Boot Camp, and that's the method for me. The reality is, if you approach it by just trying to add in methods, the likelihood is you'll fail. It's a yo-yo diet's approach to exercise and nutrition. It's the magic bullet. All you're trying to do when you look at methods is go, there's something missing in my life that I need to add into my life to help me break through this barrier that I'm facing to try and lose weight. So all that will do will have a negative effect on your motivation. It will be surface motivation for a short period of time, and then it will pass by and go away. And the reality is, the method doesn't matter. I almost sound like the anti-gym guy, but you don't need more information. We have information overload. Gyms are on every street corner. There's different nutrition plans coming out left, right, and centre. We have enough information. None of these are magic bullets, and I'll explain why in a second. So instead, what I want you to do is try and approach it through a process approach. Now, I feel that there's 3 steps you need to take before you start considering implementing a goal. Number 1 is try and find something that you truly engage in, something you enjoy, a process that you know you can adhere to long term. So for example, if you think, based on what you've read and based on what you've heard, you need to do more weight training, but weight training bores the hell out of you, you're only going to stick to it for 2 weeks and then you're going to quit. Weight training is not the right thing for you. If you love HIIT training and you love hanging out with people and socializing, and there's more to it than just the exercise, and that's what will engage you long term, then HIIT training is the right process for you, or approach for you. So that's number 1. Find something that is genuinely engaging, something you genuinely enjoy. Number 2 is make that thing part of your life physically, mentally, and emotionally. If what you're doing doesn't have a big enough emotional driver, physical driver, psychological driver, then on those dark nights when you're getting from work, you're tired, you can't be bothered to go to the gym, you won't go to the gym. If you've got a huge driver, motivational driver behind the reason for doing that gym session, that HIIT session, that Barry's Boot Camp, whatever it is that you're going to go and do, or to not eat the toast, to eat the vegan, whatever it may be, or whatever approach you've decided to take with the nutrition side of things, if you have a big enough emotional driver, you'll take that choice. So find your reason why. What is it that's stimulating you, that's driving you, that's emotionally connecting you to that goal? The second thing within that second point is make space, and I talked about that in my last video, but make sure that when you're adding something in, that it fits and you're making it part of your weekly routine. So booking health like activities like a HIIT session in your diary, just like you would a meeting. The likelihood is you'll probably put a lot of things like meetings and certain other things in your life as higher priorities. The HIIT sessions, so when you do get tired and you can't be bothered, you'll actually drop the HIIT sessions before you drop the other things. But I would stress the point of, and I know this personally, if I train more, if I'm more consistent with my training, if I'm more consistent with my nutrition, my business life is better, my social life is better, my family life is better, I'm a better husband, I'm a better dad, everything is better from me looking after myself. So look after yourself a little bit more and put yourself first and your health first, and you'll be amazed how much more productive and how much space and how much more fulfilled you are in other areas of your life. So that's 1 and 2. And the third one is set progressive goals. So I'm going to go over this in another video, but there's this concept, more like sports science concepts around stress, stimuli, and adaptation. Now, to keep you motivated and inspired, you want to adapt and you want to see your body shape change and you want to see your energy increase and so on. Now, if you start something new, that's a new stress, that's a new stimuli, and you'll adapt to that stimuli and you'll feel great. And for the first 6 weeks, you'll feel amazing and that'll be great and you're really, really happy. If you continue to put the same stimulus and stress into that and don't change it at all, you'll probably peak at 6 weeks, and then you can do the same thing week in, week out, and you'll never ever change for years and years and years if you've not quit beforehand. So what I would say is, and I'll go into this much more in other videos, is start kind of falling in love with the process a little bit. Challenge yourself, push yourself, lift that heavier weight, push that a little bit harder, do a few more classes one week and then knock it off the next. Change the stimulus and change the stress to help your body keep adapting again and again and again to keep it interesting. So I hope that makes sense. So just to kind of recap on the process. Number 1, find something you really enjoy. Number 2, make it part of your life. Number 3, set progressive goals that continue to evolve and develop and push your body forwards week in, week out. So just to kind of summarize on that, the methods do not matter. Now, obviously I'm a gym and I love everyone to come to my gym, but the reality is there's a load of gyms that have fantastic trainers, fantastic methodology. If a gym ever claims that they have a unique methodology that's going to help you lose weight over the next, they're lying. It's nothing to do with the methods. I guess another way to put this, if you eat vegan and do yoga 4 times a week, every single week for years and years and years, you stick to it religiously, you'll probably lose weight and look a lot better. Equally, if you eat towards a keto diet, do 5 weight training sessions a week, commit to it year after year after year, week after week after week, and never quit, you'll lose weight and you'll look a lot better. If you do paleo consistently, week in, week out, do 5 HIIT classes a week, week in, week out, and that's the combination that you use, guess what? You're going to lose weight and you're going to look a hell of a lot better. But the point being is, it's not the method that matters. The method, there's loads of things out there that work. You just got to find something that works for you, works in your life, and is progressively developed over months and months and months, years and years and years. So hope that was helpful. A little bit longer than my last one. Like before, just like, comment, share, tag friends into this video. This group is for everyone. It's not just for fitters and members. So please, let your friends and family know, invite them to the group, and hopefully some of this information might help them as well. So I'll see you next week. Bye.